What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Here is the Subaru in the garage. It's been camping out in here for a while lately, but we're back, and today we're going to be doing some LEDs in the headlights from AUXITO. We're going to do an unboxing, we're going to install, and then I'm going to do a review on the light output. So anyways, let's go ahead, jump to the unboxing, take a look at what they include, then we'll get to the install. Alright, so here are the LEDs from AUXITO. These are their brightest output LEDs they make for the 2008 to 2014 Impreza, WRX, STI, blah blah blah, whatever. So let's go ahead, open up the box. There we go. Just shake the heck out of it. There is a product manual. I don't know why you would ever need that. But then it comes with some gloves, just in case you're paranoid about touching them. And then here are the LEDs themselves. So here's the LED. It's just your traditional bulb. It's got a fan on it for cooling. It's just pretty much a plug and play. There's no harness that goes along with this. And this is the 9005 bulb. And then over here we have the H11. Looks like it's going to be the same thing. A product manual, some zip ties. I won't need those, I think. Again, we got some more gloves. It's giving us the middle finger there. And then here are the LEDs again. As you can see, this one comes with a pigtail, and that's probably why it comes with zip ties, so you can try to keep things clean under the engine bay. So anyways, now that we've got these taken out of the box, let's go ahead and get them put in the Subaru. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do when you're installing these bulbs is you're going to want to take out your air box because it's in the way. It doesn't make a lot of clearance for when you're trying to put these bulbs in the back. So you got two here. The one right here, you're just going to do kind of like a, not even a quarter turn, probably a 1/8 turn and pull it out. And then you're going to take your connector off. And this, you're going to want to take off your cover. Just unscrew it backwards, take that off, and then it exposes the bulb on that side. Alright, over here on the battery side, there's a little more clearance over here, except for the windshield washer fluid fill-up place, whatever the heck you call this. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take out that clip, and this is flexible so you can move it out of the way as you work on your lights. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the battery in because there's a little more room. I'm just going to remove that. Okay, so you can see once that clip is undone, you can move this out of the way to kind of gain access to the back of the headlight right there. There's just enough room to do this. Alright, so we're going to be putting this bulb in first. It's going to go right here, which is on the side that you take the cover off. So what you're just going to do, you're going to line up the tabs. There's 3 tabs on there. One is a little thicker. I'm just going to stick it in there and give it a turn. There you go, so that's in there. Now we're going to do the other bulb. Just give this a quick turn. Alright, so here it is now. The AUXITO bulb is going in. Get the tabs lined up. Give it a quarter turn. And then now you're going to want to plug in your harness into the bottom. Alright, so here's the other one. Plug this one in. Alright, now that I got it plugged in, I'm just going to kind of route this cord around inside the housing. That way I can get the cap back on. It's kind of a tight fit, but it's going to work. See? Got it in there like that. Now I can get the cap back on. Get this guy here. Alright, we got our tab. Kind of a trick. That indent right there lines up with that indent on the housing, on the light housing. So when you put this on, you're going to try to line those up. And that's locked in now. Alright, so that headlight is done. Now I'm just going to repeat the same steps for this side, and then we'll take a look at the comparison. Alright, so here's a lesson learned. See this little spot right here? That is a set screw. If that's not tight, I was just putting this in the headlight. When I was tightening it, the whole housing of this LED started spinning. So I thought I broke it really, but really I just had to take it out and retighten that set screw right there. And now it should be ready to go back in. Alright, so I got the LEDs in both of the headlights. It took me a freaking eternity to get that cap back on right there, just because it's hard to see the slot locations. So that freaking took me forever, but whatever, we got it in. So now I'm going to go ahead, put my intake in, I'm going to turn on the car, and then we're going to check out what the light output looks like. Alright, now the lights are in. It's dark outside, as you can see. Now I'm going to flip on the lights and we're going to see what the light output looks like on these things. So let's flip the camera around. So I'm just going to shoot out into the field across the street, and here we go. Dude, those are actually way brighter than my other ones that I had. The other ones that I had are actually like a brand that are pretty well known, but these ones are actually way better, I think. It's kind of hard to tell from the camera, but this field across the street is pretty far. It's probably 2 blocks over, and I'm lighting up the house on the other end of the field. And trust me, that's really far away. So that's with the brights on, so that's pretty good. And with the brights off, it looks pretty good too. I like this. It looks good. Let's go look at the front. See what the front looks like. Again, it's hard to tell on video, but the light output, it's actually really super good. I'm gonna go back over and flip the brights back on. And look at that again. Let's go around here. Oh, I mean, I can't even focus the light. It's so dang bright on that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's good. And I can actually hear the little fans turning on right now to cool them down. Yeah, I can hear them both. So it's comforting to know that the fans on those are working too. So I'm not just gonna end up with no lights one morning. Alright, so a little bit more detail on these. These are the 9005s. These are the Q16s. And these are the H11s, and this is a DDY19. So these are the LEDs that are in this car, and from first glance and first look at everything, I would recommend buying these. They are actually really nice, and the light output seems really good, and we'll see how things go in the next few days. It's getting dark. I might start driving this thing a little bit more now that the temperatures have gone down quite a bit. In the summer, it just gets really hard to drive this when it's 112 outside, and it just, the heat soak is so bad. But yeah, here we go. Here is the AUXITO lights one more time, and I'll make sure I'll put the link for those bulbs in the description also. Oh, let's get back in the light. So if this is something you want, click on that link and get these ordered up and put in, because I'm gonna recommend them. So this was a quick video. I got some other stuff coming through the pipes here. I got a Grimspeed version 2 Jesse downpipe right there. What else do I got? I got some Grimspeed engine bay dress up caps, and oh, and I got a iDoing radio that I'm gonna be throwing in also. So stay tuned. I got some more stuff coming up pretty soon. Go ahead, click the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and if you don't want to, don't, whatever, I don't care. But anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Later. Jeez, you hear that thing? Fast.